letting me
go.
We hope you enjoyed Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I'm Alan Pennico, Executive Director of the Southern California Rental Housing Association. With me today is Olivia Galvez, Director of Operations, Molly Kirkland, Director of Public Affairs, and Mike Nagy, our Public Affairs Manager. Each of them will take a moment to update on what's going on at the association this week. First, just to remind you, committees are once again meeting virtually, of course. So if you're on a committee, watch for those email updates and invites. If you're not on a committee, you're welcome to join. You can go to our website, SoCalRHA.org, hover over your membership type and click Join Committee. Now over to Olivia, who's going to give us an update on our LisaPalooza.
Good morning. With the ever-evolving challenges owners and managers are currently facing, we are bringing back the LisaPalooza West, as Alan mentioned. Our lineup includes 5 renowned industry speakers, including Lisa Troshan, Valerie M. Sargent, Mindy Price, Christy Flicker, and Esther Bonardi. This is a series of 5 quick 1-hour webinars to get you and your team ready for anything that comes your way now and in the future. A LisaPalooza series will take place on Thursdays at 10 a.m., beginning on Thursday, May 21st through June 18th. We hope you will join us for the 5 classes. Each class is $39.99 for members or $150 for all 5 classes. Please visit SoCalRHA.org for more information. Alan?
Thanks, Olivia. Molly, over to you for a legislative update.
Great, thanks, Alan. The state Senate has returned to work today. We mentioned last week that the Assembly had returned to work. The Senate was delayed a week. They are moving forward on a limited schedule. It remains to be seen ultimately what bills will move forward, as there is a push to really only deal with COVID-related legislation right now versus legislation that's just relevant to the industry and not COVID-related. So we'll see. We're hoping that we have an opportunity to weigh in, especially on some of these bills related to the emergency going on right now. We've already mentioned AB 828, and your messages to senators have resonated. We already hear that there is going to be some amendments to that legislation. At the same time, there's legislation to consider rental assistance programs and things like that, a lot of which is dependent on the budget, which the state assembly is working on as we speak. At the same time, local government is taking steps to get back to work. You've seen that some businesses were allowed to reopen this past weekend with some limitations, obviously. We are updating our COVID-19 resources page to include the most recent health orders from the different counties. For instance, the County of San Diego came out with a new order on Friday, and that's pertinent to businesses that are reopening, and the signage and paperwork they're required to have in place and submit to be able to operate. So look for some of those things going forward. We've adjusted our COVID resources page just a little bit, so some of the more recent news is going to be closer to the top. So it's a little bit easier for members to track.
Thanks, Molly. I appreciate the update. So legislative coming back is going to be a lot of stuff happening really quick on the legislative front. Mike, how about an update for our Riverside members?
So good morning, everybody, and hope you're faring well through this this unusual situation. So regarding for the Riverside territory, I'll look for more details and more information on a virtual event that we will be holding for our Riverside members next month. We will be meeting here in the next couple of weeks to decide the format and look for those details in our online communications. As well, and also to kind of touch base of what's happening here in the Riverside County. The Riverside County Board of Supervisors last week had unanimously endorsed several recommendations to rescind some of the existing public health orders that have been put in place in regards to face coverings, short-term vacation rentals, hotels, motels, as well as the face coverings. And so with social distancing, they're all now being asked to make as recommendations rather than mandatory policies. So as we get more information from the county in terms of what decisions will be made, look to our COVID-19 resource page as that information becomes available.
Excellent. Thanks, Mike. So thanks everyone for joining us. Please be sure to share our video and like our video on Facebook and Twitter, and have a great, safe week. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.